How valuable can a 2004 quarter be? And which quarter? And from which mint? The Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco Mint? Let's talk about all of this right after this. Hey YouTubers, this is J&B, and welcome to our JB Coins family. We're all about coins and currency and are here to help you either start your new collection, expand an existing one, or just maybe find that one valuable coin that could change your life. In this video, we will talk about 2004 state quarters, especially about the Texas quarter worth money. It's a statehood quarter worth money you should know about. The 2004 quarters are a part of the very popular 50 state quarters program, which started in 1999 and ended in 2008. They still have George Washington's portrait on the obverse and, of course, have different reverses. Now, the U.S. Mint released 5 different quarters that year. Michigan, Florida, Texas, Iowa, and of course, Wisconsin. And the Texas is the quarter we will talk about in this video. Not a Wisconsin quarter, like many might think. And one of the reasons we will talk about the Texas quarter is simply the fact that it is the most expensive quarter of all the quarters struck in 2004. And it's one of the most expensive in the entire statehood quarter series. And in this video, we will talk about quarters struck for business use, as well as quarters struck for collectors only, and some really cool errors too. Now, you might be very surprised what nice money some of them are bringing. The 2004 Texas quarters struck at the Philadelphia Mint and Denver Mint have the highest mintage of all state quarters struck that year. How interesting is that? The coin with the highest mintage having the highest value in the entire series that year. How's that even possible? Well, for those who watch our videos, the answer is obvious. For new people, we'll cover that later. The Texas quarters were released on June 1st, 2004, as the 28th coin in the state quarter series, and the third release for the year 2004. The obverse of the 2004 Texas quarter features the same George Washington image which was used on all Washington quarters from 1999 to today. The reverse design features a Lone Star and an outline of Texas. The Lone Star comes from the original flag for the Republic of Texas and later the state flag. So starting with the 2004 P Texas quarter from the Philadelphia Mint, these quarters will bear a P mint mark. The Philadelphia Mint struck 278.8 million quarters that year. The Denver Mint struck 263 million quarters. They will have a D mint mark. And even though the mintage of Texas quarters struck at the Philadelphia Mint is higher, it is way more valuable than a quarter struck at the Denver Mint. The highest grade until now for a 2004 P and D Texas quarter is MS69. Although these coins are in the same grades, their prices vary extremely for one reason, which is population. The population, for those new to the hobby, means how many coins in the same grade exist within the same year and mint mark on the same coin. So let's talk about their values. This 2000p Texas quarter is the highest grade, MS69. It's sold at Heritage Auctions for $3,055. It's very impressive money for a newer quarter. What's even more impressive is this coin's population. 1. Only one coin exists in that grade. And that's the reason why this coin is worth so much. Now, let's look at the quarters struck at the Denver Mint. Denver, Texas quarters in the same condition, MS69, sold also at Heritage Auctions for only $228. What a huge difference. So you probably know what we're going to say here. Look for 2004p Texas quarters. It's simply not possible that only one quarter would exist in that grade. In our opinion, not many people are paying attention to this newer quarter, and not many people are paying attention to other quarters struck in 2004, except for the Wisconsin quarter, because of its famous extra leaf varieties. So look for them all. Since you'll be looking for a coin in that high grade, you will need to search mint sets and rolls of new quarters. You won't find a coin in that high grade in your change. Now, as for the 2004 S Texas quarters struck at the San Francisco Mint, the San Francisco Mint that year struck quarters for collectors only, in silver and also in clad composition. They both will bear an S mint mark and have a shiny proof coin finish. They struck 2.7 million clad and 1.7 million silver quarters that year. It's a very typical number for proof quarters. They're not worth a lot, which is also very typical for proof quarters, with only a few exceptions. Just to give you an example of their values, the clad quarter in the highest possible grade, proof 70 DCAM or deep cameo. If you're not familiar with coin designations and finishes, watch our video linked in the upper corner of this one. This DCAM is worth on average $35. But this coin is the latest sale in that grade, and it's sold at great collections for only $31. The 2004 S Silver Texas quarter is worth on average about $65. This coin is the latest sale, and it was sold at the David Lawrence auction for $75. So as you can see, they're not worth a lot, but if you collect them, you need to have them in your collection for sure. On the other hand, if you have this coin in a slightly lower grade and want to sell it, you don't need to grade a coin in order to sell it. Grading might consume your profit, so try to sell it as a raw ungraded coin. Now, the 2004 P and D Texas quarters have known errors. Not many, which doesn't mean you can't find more. The first one is this: a 2004 Texas statehood quarter, double struck, second strike 40% off center, graded MS64 by PCGS. The Heritage Auction site explains how this piece happened. The first strike appears to be normal. However, the piece was not ejected from the dies after the first strike. It was struck a second time, 40% off center toward 4 o'clock relative to the statehood side. The second strike is centered at 4:30 relative to the statehood side of the initial strike. The piece did not flip over between strikes. No new planchet was fed between the strikes, so no brockage or indent is present. It's very rare and one of only 2 known Texas errors to date. And this rare error coin sold at Heritage Auctions for $3,450. How cool is that? The second error is on a 2004 P quarter, reverse clad layer missing, graded MS62 by PCGS. And this error sold at Heritage Auctions for $402. And look at the other side of the slab. This simply tells you that you need to always look at both sides of the coin. And please remember, most of the errors are usually found in circulation. So always check your change. Do you have any 2004 quarters? Not only Texas quarters. If you do, check them for errors. And please let us know in the comment section below if you collect them. We read all your comments. And before we sign off, we'd like to thank all of you who have become a member of our channel. If you would like to become a JB Coins Inc. Coin family member, please follow the link below this video. Also, don't forget to watch the video about how valuable a 2010 quarter can be. You might be nicely surprised. The video is linked in the upper corner of this one. So we hope you liked this video and found it helpful. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe so we can create more videos for you. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.